Konbanwa. So, I'm going to talk about the 10 plagues of Egypt. So, there's Pharaoh and Moses, Israel. So here, Isaiah 33, it says, "Therefore thou shalt the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion." So it sounds like Egypt can be confusion. So I'm not saying that the plagues didn't happen. I'm gonna look at like the big picture. It says here that the name Israel means God prevails. Hosea 11:1, "When Israel was a child, then I loved him, and called my son out of Egypt." So this sounds like Israel can be symbolic of God's child. And then Moses means drawn, like to draw out. So here, Exodus 9:14, "For I will at this time send all my plagues upon thine heart, and upon thy servants, and upon thy people, that thou mayest know that there is none like me in all the earth." So this is the heart of man. Okay, so here are the plagues. Exodus 7:17, "Thus saith the Lord, in this thou shalt know that I am the Lord. Behold, I will smite with the rod that is in mine hand upon the waters which are in the river, and they shall be turned to blood." So here, the waters could be like the peoples. The waters are also like what you take in. Okay, so Exodus 8:2, "And if thou refuse to let them go, behold, I will smite all thy borders with frogs." Jacob Israel has a video about this, and he relates the frogs to religion. That makes sense. Exodus 8:3, "And the river shall bring forth frogs abundantly, which shall go up and come into thine house, and go into thy bedchamber, and upon thy bed, and into the house of thy servants, and upon thy people, and into thine ovens, and into thy kneading troughs." So, sounds like there's a lot of places with frogs. Okay, Exodus 8:16, "And the Lord said unto Moses, Say unto Aaron, Stretch out thy rod, and smite the dust of the land, that it may become lice throughout all the land of Egypt." So it seems like lice could relate to thoughts. So there's all that, and then there's flies. Ecclesiastes 10:1, "Dead flies cause the ointment of the apothecary to send forth a stinking savour. So doth a little folly him that is in reputation for wisdom and honor." Exodus 8:21, "Else if thou wilt not let my people go, behold, I will send swarms of flies upon thee, and upon thy servants, and upon thy people, and into thy houses, and the houses of the Egyptians shall be full of swarms of flies, and also the ground whereon they are." Okay, so here, animals can relate to natures inside mankind. Exodus 9:3, "Behold, the hand of the Lord is upon thy cattle, which is in the field, upon the horses, upon the asses, upon the camels, upon the oxen, upon the sheep. There shall be a very grievous murrain." Exodus 9:9, "And it shall become small dust in all the land of Egypt, and shall be a boil breaking forth with blains upon man and upon beast throughout all the land of Egypt." So, like Jacob said in his video, a boil can like tell you if you're sick. Okay, so Exodus 9:18, "Behold, tomorrow about this time I will cause it to rain a very grievous hail, such as hath not been in Egypt since the foundation thereof, even until now." Okay, so Isaiah 30:30, "And the Lord shall cause his glorious voice to be heard, and shall shew the lightning down of his arm, with the indignation of his anger, and with the flame of a devouring fire, with scattering and tempest and hailstones." So, sounds like it's saying the Lord shall cause his glorious voice to be heard. Exodus 10:4, else if thou refuse to let my people go, behold, tomorrow will I bring the locusts into thy coast. So the locusts, like locusts devour, so this could be like devouring everything that's keeping you like a slave to your confusion, as Jacob said. Exodus 10:21, and the Lord said unto Moses, stretch out thine hand toward heaven, that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt, even darkness which may be felt. So the darkness can be like when you realize that you know nothing at all. Galatians 4:24, which things are an allegory, for these are the two covenants, the one from the Mount Sinai, which gendereth to bondage, which is Agar. Matthew 13:34, all these things spake Jesus unto the multitude in parables, and without a parable spake he not unto them. Okay, so the next plague is about the firstborn in Egypt. So this is like about that first idea of who you are. Exodus 11:5, and all the firstborn in the land of Egypt shall die, from the firstborn of Pharaoh that sitteth upon the throne, even unto the firstborn of the maidservant that is behind the mill, and all the firstborn of beasts. Okay, so let me know if that makes sense to you. You can check out Jacob's video. Yeah, thanks for watching. Arigato. Mata ne.